Dr. David Hill is a practicing pulmonary and critical care physician and a member of the American Lung Association's National Board of Directors. Doctor, good morning. Thanks for coming on today.
Thank you for having me.
So what's your reaction to hearing that this has been declared a public health emergency? How dangerous does it need to be for it to go to that level, for it to be declared an emergency?
Well, as your images are showing, these are widespread fires producing a lot of smoke that's toxic, and it's a danger to the entire public. Everyone breathes. This is something everyone, particularly in the greater Los Angeles area, has to be taking seriously.
And what you're saying, we know smoke inhalation can create serious health risks for people, but what are the biggest concerns specifically here?
So there are both short-term risks and long-term risks. The short-term risks of this sort of particle pollution can really cause lung injury, particularly for high-risk groups. And this is not just wood smoke that's burning. We are, seeing structures burning. So there are dangerous chemicals in houses and in schools and industrial facilities and all these buildings that are burning that are very toxic. There are specific groups that are high risk, but again, anybody who's breathing this toxic smoke is at risk.
You mentioned the small-term health complications. What about long-term?
So long-term, we know that exposure to particle pollution over longer times leads to higher rates of asthma, higher worsening lung disease and heart disease. It's associated with other complications. These particles are so small that they get deep into the lungs and cause inflammation, and can also pass directly into the bloodstream and cause problems. So we see increased risks of Parkinson's disease, of cognitive decline. Which is why everyone needs to limit their exposure to this to the best degree possible.
Cognitive decline, I did not realize that. As people do begin to assess the damage, what should people in LA be doing to protect their respiratory health moving forward, Doc?
So first of all, if you're in an area that's been ordered to evacuate, listen to your authorities and leave. If you're in surrounding areas, you need to pay attention to air quality. You have to stay indoors as much as possible. If you have to leave your facility and go in a car, put the air on recirculation. If you're at home, keep the windows closed. If you have a fireplace, close the flue. Run your air conditioning if you have it. If you do go outside and have to go outside in these conditions, wearing an N95 mask or better is mandatory. A cloth mask is not going to stop these particles from getting into your lungs.
N95, N100 mask is necessary. What if you're inside your home? Should you still wear a mask?
If you can close the windows and seal things off, and particularly if you have central air where you can run things through a filter, if you have access to HEPA filters to run air filtration, that's a good idea. And there are actually inexpensive ways you can make that yourself with a box fan and a HEPA filter. If you go on lung.org and look up wildfires and you look up air quality, you can look up how to do that. It's relatively inexpensive and affordable. And when conditions are this bad, keeping the air clean is really important.
You mentioned those that are at high risk when it comes to health. Now, with consistent poor air quality readings, who are the groups that are most vulnerable right now?
So the highest risk groups, children, because they have developing lungs and because they breathe more rapidly, pregnant women, because they're breathing for two, the elderly, and then anyone with pre-existing lung disease or heart disease, patients who have diabetes, all of those people are at increased risk. And you have the air quality index up there. When we get up into the red and purple and maroon range, everyone's at risk. So, that's where you need to limit your time outside, and those who have to be outside should be wearing protection.
That was actually my next question. So residents should be paying close attention to those air quality indexes.
They are. They're very important to pay attention to, and wildfire smoke can travel long distances. So even though you may not be under an evacuation order, it does not mean your air quality is going to be good locally. So paying attention to those indexes, they're available online at airnow.gov. News media is frequently quoting them, but you want to know what's happening in your backyard, because that's the air you're breathing.
And Doc, before I let you go, for the people still in evacuation zones that might have health issues, can't get out right away, what advice do you have for them?
So you want to be prepared to leave. If you have medications, have them ready to go. If you require medical equipment, have a plan to either take it with you or have something set up elsewhere if you can. Obviously, there are disproportionate effects to this. There are people who can't afford to leave or people who don't have the resources to leave. And from a public health emergency standpoint, we as a society need to be doing the best we can to help them.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.